All right, we are on to tutorial number 3 here. Tutorial number 3 is, I shouldn't say more difficult, but has definitely more components, more forms for us to work through here. So, what are we going to be covering? Obviously, some of the same stuff that we did before. We're going to get into some EIC, Schedule A, Schedule B, Schedule D, dependent care, marketplace, purchased insurance, and then we're going to e-file this return with a direct deposit bank product, so that we haven't done yet either. So with that being said, we're just going to get underway and start running through our forms. So when we get to certain things like W-2 entry, I'm going to pause the video until we get to a part to where we haven't done before, like entering in state wages and withholdings. Other than that, most everything should be repeat. So I'm just going to get underway and we'll get rocking and rolling. Going to enter in a social here, 408 44444, 408 44444. Click start, click OK, and we're right in there. So I'm going to pause the video at this point, enter in the basic information. I'm marking her as head of household because she's got one dependent. I'm going to pop this in, and then we'll pop over the dependent information. I'll kick it back on. So we input our dependent information, which is a grandchild. All that I did to select that was just hit the letter G. It popped it in there as grandchild. We'll click continue. We'll click continue here. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just go up here like I like to do and just type in my form and go right to it. So I'm going to pop this information in 456957651 and our with wages 40635 and our withholdings 3865. Dropping down to our state, which is Georgia, great state of Georgia. State EIN is 133698712. I should have made that text bigger. 3152 withholdings. Great. Click continue. And you'll see that our refund starts to calc up here. We don't have a state refund amount in there yet just because we haven't added the state to the return. So I'm going to continue down and enter in the other items on the return that are income related items, I should say. So I'm going to go to, let's do it, 1099 interest, because we've got interest income from our bank here, Cherokee Bank. And it is interest and regular interest. Cool. And I'm going to click in here that we are. I'm just going to copy and paste it because I'm being lazy. And our interest income was $321. And that should be all we need there. We're going to go on to our Schedule D and enter in the stock transactions. We have 4 of them. I'm going to pop in the first 2 because after that it's just basically rinse and repeat. So we're going to put in the description, which is the stock ticker, and from what I've noticed, these are very poor performing stocks. I would have sold them way in advance of this. So this is the date acquired. This is the date disposed of, which is 6/1/2016. This is the sale price of $100, and this is our cost of $250, so lost a little money there, and did not receive a 1099B, which it says there in the top of the instructions. So that's one down. I'm going to add the other one here. We'll go over to its right, which has a ticker of COM, and the date acquired was 6/30/2005. The date sold was 12/1/2016. Perfect. Our cost sale price was $55. We did not receive a 1099B, and we purchased it for $50, which again, these are pretty low dollars. So I'm going to pause this and enter in the other 2 just for, again, the sake of time. So once you've entered all of the items, this is what your breakdown should look like. When at the end of each one within The stock transaction that we were listing, there is the option to save and enter another. If you do click continue, you can just come out and click add capital gain transaction, which would basically just add, just like you had if you had clicked enter and save another. When you're done, go ahead and click continue. And now we're going to jump over to our deductions, our Schedule A items, and just getting there, navigating a little bit differently than we would have before. So I'm going to click enter myself. Going to go over to our itemized deductions, and we're going to start with our medical expenses because that looks like where we have the most entries. And we are going to bounce down to amount paid to doctors and dentists, $650. It looks like then we go to $1350. Now, if you wanted to detail these out, you can click into this box on the right hand side where it looks like a detail, like a bunch of cells for an Excel spreadsheet, and you can put in the detail of each of these transactions if you don't want to just put in the gross totals. So then we go down to hospitals and meals. Oh, did I get off? Sorry, this amount goes to here. And labs go to here. Nope, they're there. 2200 hospital including meals. And the miles is all we have left, which it says to enter in the total miles. Don't break the dollar amount down. We have 525 miles. Click continue, and we're good to go there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to mortgage interest that you paid. So right below that, there you go. Go into our mortgage interest, 1098. And the real estate property taxes is one of the items on there, which was 1320. And we're going to click add interest that you paid, and this is to Chase Bank. And the amount of mortgage interest report is 1754. Cool. We didn't have any closing points here, but we did have private mortgage insurance, PMI. So as we go back, continue, we're going to private mortgage insurance, PMI deduction, and we had $900 paid to that. Good deal. Last thing we have on this itemized deductions entry is our gifts to charity. So we're going to go over to gifts to charity. You could also just come up here, and if you weren't in this section, needed to enter it, you just click gifts to charity. And we have cash contribution of $975. So in the event that you don't have, you don't want to break this down item by item, date by date, you can just click on the override button, enter in the, again, gross amount contributed to charity, click continue, click continue. Very, very common practice. Up to you as far as how you do that. Next thing we have is our health insurance. So I'm going to click into health insurance, and we are, did you or your family have health insurance at any time? Yes, we did. Did you purchase it through the marketplace? Unfortunately, we did that as well. This is our entire household. We had it for all 12 months. Did you receive a 1095A? Yes, we did. Are you required to repay all or nope? Is your household under? Nope. Do you have a 1095A that is uniform for the entire year? We do. I'm scrolling down to the 8962 to look at what those amounts were, and it looks like whoever wrote this made it really easy on us. 281, 281, 281. Cool. Good stuff. So last thing it looks like we really have to enter here, and it looks like I skipped over it, was our dependent care expenses before we go on to the state return, which is 2441. I could have just typed in child as well. And our child care provider is this guy right here, Little Wonders. So we're going to put in 456987651, and it's got it in there for me. Thank you very much. Amount paid to the child care provider was $1,500, and put in their phone number. Doesn't look like one was provided, but I'm going to pop it in there anyway, even though it's only required in California. So I'm going to click continue. Next section is our dependent information. We need to put in how much was paid for Hunter's Care, It was all for Hunter, being that we don't have any other dependents. So we're going to click continue here as well. Click continue. And we don't have to worry about this portion. So we're going to click continue there as well. So I got a little out of sequence there. Normally I would have put the 2441 in earlier in the process, but we got it in there. So our check figure, federal refund 2325, federal refund 2325. We're looking so good so far. We've already done our health insurance. I'm going to go ahead and just show you how easy it is to add the state in there. I'm not sure if that's in the tutorial, but we're going to add it anyway. So we're going to click state section. You're going to add the state return. We are going to select Georgia right there. If you want to click on, if you got some geography skills, you can go ahead and click on it. If not, you can come over here to Georgia. Click continue. Resident return, click continue. And it is really simple for the information. It pulls everything over from the Fed. If you don't have anything to go in and really drill down into any state-based credits, you can just click continue, edit, and continue, and it'll pull again everything over from the Fed. Not saying that that's 100% right, but being that I'm not a resident of Georgia, and for our purposes of this tutorial, it works. So I'm going to make sure I've covered everything. Cool. I'm going to click continue here. We're going to go into our EIC checklist. I'm going to fill this out in order to give this individual the credit, being that they are receiving the credit per the calculation we have. I'm not saying this is how to fill this out. You fill it out based on the responses of your individual taxpayer and their circumstances, but ours is going to receive the tax, the EIC, so I'm going to fill it out accordingly. Was the taxpayer a non-resident alien? No. Is the taxpayer? No. Did you complete this? Yes. Did you interview the taxpayer? Responses to determine. And I'm going to pause the video again just to save time. So our taxpayer said that they wanted to receive a direct deposit. So I'm going to click ERD for direct deposit. Tax preparation fees, we don't care about those right now. We're going to put in $300. We're going to put in the client's email. Again, may not be required by your office, but it's just a great practice to get into. We're going to send that state refund through the bank as well. We're going to click on this 7216. We're going to put in the taxpayer's ID information. D blah 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 10 10, making numbers up because it doesn't matter for our purposes, but we are in Georgia. I'm going to go to next. Bank account information. Our bank name is Bank of America, and the routing number is something like per Google, because I don't know any routing numbers by heart. We're going to pop in, it won't let me copy paste. We're going to use 121000358. 121000358. Bank account number 987-654-321, 987-654-321, and we'll see if we got it all. Cool. And we'll click save. Oh, I forgot to answer the questions. My mistake. So make sure, actually that was not a mistake, that was intentional to show you what will happen in the event that you leave something incomplete on a form. And on any form in the return, if you've left a mandatory field, something that is required either by the IRS or based on the configuration settings of your office, it will throw a flag just like this and link you right back to it. I clicked on it. It told me exactly what was up. Make sure that you ask this question. Of course I did. I'm a great preparer. Do everything my manager tells me to, so of course. And again, going to get the taxpayer's signature, and going to mark this return complete, and then mark it ready for review, because I don't e-file anything. We have a quality assurance. They look at all the scanned documents and make sure that everything's done as it should be. So we're going to click save and exit here. And that was tutorial number 3. We'll have tutorial number 4 recorded here in a second or in a minute. And again, hopefully this was incredibly beneficial.